Hey everyone, here comes some more Orchid ideas. I'm going to put a link to Pepe Escobar down below. If you don't know who he is, please check it out and follow what he's saying. The reason I mention him is I want to connect some dots today between a resilient community and geopolitics. By the way, last week FEMA released a document that's rather daunting, and it's a preparedness. And in that document they use the word resilient. I lost count, but just in the beginning it's a half a dozen times. So resilient, what is resilient? Why does FEMA want all of its agents to be resilient? Resilient for what? Well, one dot that I want to connect is the geopolitical one. And Pepe Escobar's got an article called "The Western Plutocracy Goes Bear Hunting." And what he's meaning is that Putin is being cornered, and how he responds is going to tell a lot about what happens in the future. And anyway, what's really important to know is they dominate the internet. By they, I mean the Russians. They already proved to us that they can completely control the internet. It was a little wake-up call a couple months ago. But we know from Star Wars as well that they'll take out communication satellites. And why does that matter to Wild Orchid project? Well, Brazil has done nothing to anyone, but we're going to be involved in this. If any buttons get pressed, we're all without satellite. We're all without the grid. Now, if you have water that's safe, you can be resilient. All you need is alfalfa sprouts, and you can remain alive to a certain degree, depending on what the other environment is like around you. But the Wild Orchid project is a piece of property in Santa Catarina that wants to be completely resilient to anything that could be airborne. And to that end, we're all about water. And the town is Agua Mornis. So we already are in a place that's famous for its water. But just recently, and this is really, really exciting to us, we have made arrangements with a company that specializes in bringing water to its fullest potential using chemistry. And we are all about understanding how to make the best water even better. And that's why the orchid is so critical. Wild orchid, they inhale water. It's a different way that they intake water. So parts per billion of anything in water is going to show up and affect an orchid sooner than any other type of plant or organism. So that's what the connecting the dots is there with resilient community and the Wild Orchid project. We are all about trying to be sustainable through using what's local to us on a small piece of property. We're going to be using crowdsourced funding to get the ball rolling, and then grant writing. And we know where the grant money is and how to get it. And now we've got the grant writers in our sites. So we are moving very, very strategically, step by step, towards creating the most inclusive, radical, social activated, because of chemtrails, we're going to go after this whole geoengineering, whether it's true or not. Don't shoot me. If I'm wrong, hey, I'm just a messenger. But I believe that there's aerosol spraying happening in large scale. And that's going to be so socially activated for promoting this community. And it's all open source. So there's not one individual that's involved in this for their own enrichment. We are all in this to do something that will continue on long after us and provide knowledge and resources for everybody that wants to get involved. Totally everybody. And that's because it's information, and it's so different what we're trying to do. This idea too, it keeps maturing and maturing. We haven't even launched on Indiegogo yet, but it is so exciting to see how the idea is evolving. Our main thing is intellectual capital. And we are gaining that. We are building up reserves of intellectual capital. And then when we apply ourselves towards becoming sustainable financially, you watch this thing grow. But we need your help. You got to join us and help it get better. Don't just shoot the messenger here. Just pass this on to your friends, and let's get together and grow some wild orchid. Thanks for watching.